There's a situation happening in Gambia that I think the world needs to pay an attention to. So currently, the issue of female genital mutilation is in court, where it is being said that some religious leaders and, in fact, niche of people, aka men, have come together to say that the ban on female genital mutilation should be lifted.
This man is leading a group of other Muslim men and they are fighting for female genital mutilation to be legalized in Gambia. Yes, you heard that right. They are fighting for young girls to be mutilated, all in the name of to keep them chaste for their future husbands. That is their reasoning. And they are backing it up with religion, saying that Islam permits a girl to be mutilated. So basically, these people are in court fighting to hurt little girls. That's what they are fighting for. They are fighting to cause excessive bleeding, even sometimes death, infection, difficulty in passing urine, complication during birth. These are just a few side effects or some of the long-term effects of FGM. And these people are in court fighting for it. So I've seen a petition going around. If you can, just sign that petition because this is sickening. And the sad part is, if they get to win this case, not only does it mean that other people, other religious leaders, people that share the same sentiment as them, will take up this case in other countries and push for it to be legalized in their country too. And that is going to be a very big problem. A loss for Gambia is a loss for all of us.
Now, you would ask why people will get up and think they have a right to come and say something like this. Now, it so happened that in 2023, 3 women were convicted after 8 infant kids were subjected to FGM, which is the female genital mutilation. Now, when they were caught, because at the time there was a tag to it that it was banned in Gambia, at the time they were arrested and were convicted. But it is said that a prominent imam in Gambia paid their fine. Yes, and it was from that moment that they came together, aka men, came together to say, oh, that the FGM ban should be lifted. And guess what? They actually took this issue to court. And as it stands right now, they are still in court with the issue. And from what we know on this news, they were supposed to present some of their witnesses and all that. They could not even finance bringing their witnesses to support their claim. And now a group of women also have come out to fight against it, because it makes sense that you people are trying to lift a ban of something that is destroying young women. And who even gave men, I'm sorry to say, but who gave you people the right to come and sit down and decide that you think female genital mutilation, the ban should be lifted because it helps a man feel safe, so that women can be chaste and then committed to their husband? We are talking about this FGM that makes everything so difficult in a woman's life. You do this to women and you still expect these women to have intercourse. You still expect them to give birth. You still expect them to do things normally, knowing fully well that once a woman goes through FGM, it is a whole thing. She loses feelings. It's like removing the essence of the whole thing. So literally every other thing she does with her private part is now painful and difficult. It is extremely painful. Are we talking about the rate of infections? Are we talking about, it's a lot. And you people think you can just come together and then because you feel, oh, when they do these things, women will be chaste. What do you even mean women will be chaste to their husband? What happens to the men then? Who is cutting off the private parts of the men? Who is doing that? And it's so insane that this man, or the man who is heading the men that are pleading for the court to lift the ban, has 16 daughters. Yes, he has 16 daughters and 4 wives. And according to him, or he alleges that all 16 daughters and 4 wives that he has have gone through the process. So he doesn't see anything wrong with it. And according to him, in their religion, it is okay to do it. I'm like, how? In 2026, how are we still here? How are we still here? And to even make it worse, the court is they are even opening doors for things like this. Something that they should literally throw out the window and probably investigate these men one after the other. Because where in God's name, have you seen that FGM, something that has been banned in a lot of countries? Yes, some people still do it because they believe strongly that, oh, it's part of their culture. But this is 2026, with the education, with media, with everything that has been put out there on the effects of this procedure. You people still come out to think or say that, oh, it is okay. What is wrong? What is wrong with certain people? And I'm not even going to, I will not even sit here and try to religion it, because yes, they are trying to use, oh, it is part of their religious belief. Some of them are trying to use it's part of their culture. But I know some people of the same religion that will literally go to the moon to make sure that, to petition that that thing does not come back. That ban is never lifted. And anybody who is caught doing it to any child for any reason should be jailed. So I do not even think I think it's just I don't even know what to name it. I don't think it has anything to do with religion, unless you want to talk about those who like to be barbaric with their religion and their beliefs. Because you cannot tell me that in your whole religious book, all the good things that are in that religious book, all you can take from it is that FGM is okay and your religion supports it. What about loving and respecting your wives? What about giving women a voice to express themselves? You not see that one. And it's really sad. It is so sad. And as it stands right now, the women who are fighting against it, that the ban should not be lifted, have put out a petition for people to sign. And people can actually still donate to the cause, legal fees and all of those things. Because now they also have to bring their witnesses to come and, explain and give the court reasons why the ban should not be lifted. And it's even insane that the court is even giving this a hearing. Because if you look back in Gambia, this FGM practice was banned in 2015. So how is it that it is now something that they can actually take to court and why are men, even the ones that are even fighting for the ban, why? Genuinely speaking, I feel like the court in Gambia, yes, I understand democracy and I understand fairness to hearing and all of that, but I genuinely feel the court is focusing on the wrong thing. They should arrest all of these men and investigate them one after the other. Because for all we know, they have actually broken the law. Because as it stands right now, whoever is caught doing the FGM to anyone should be jailed. They should go and investigate these men. They will be surprised how many of them have actually broken this law. Instead of giving them a right to come and sit down and talk about something they know nothing about. So what? You people take pleasure in doing what? Female genital mutilation. And then what will happen? That a woman will lose all feeling whatsoever down there. But you still expect her to enjoy intercourse with you. You still expect her to have kids. You still expect... What is wrong with society? And as it stands right now, this story is not even making headlines that I think it should be making. As it stands right now, this story is not even making enough headlines. And it's really concerning. Because these women are putting their back into fighting against it. And this is 2026. Do you know how backwards FGM is? There's nobody that can actually stand and even say, oh, it is something we take pride in. As it stands right now, it is banned, at least to the best of my knowledge, almost everywhere in the world. In a generation where women have rights, women have voice, you people think you can come bring an issue like FGM and say, you think the ban should be lifted. Lifted for what exactly? And these are people that eventually are going to get married, are going to have kids. Probably God or Allah will bless them with female children. I can imagine what their kids would have to endure. All in the name of religion, culture, this and that. It's really sad. It is really, really sad. And I really hope that the court, after doing their procedures and everything, they actually give the win to the women. Which is the only way to go. And after they should investigate these men. Investigate every single one of them. if possible, arrest them first. Then on Monday, then they will check the person. Like they should do it that way. And it's really, really sad. But this is the society we live in, where people feel like they can just get up and start something, like what the South Africans are doing, forgetting that there's always a repercussion to an action. I really hope the women in Gambia get a fair hearing and their voices are heard enough. I've seen the petition and I've seen a lot of people going to sign. So please, if you see this video, do well to go sign their petition as well. If you feel you can donate to them, do donate to them. They actually do need it. Anyways, that's all we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What's They Go On here at the Yochabe Studios. We'll catch you in the next one.